All right, so Joel, welcome back.
Oh, wait, are you going? My bad. Sorry.
Dude, it's all good.
Sending a text.
No, it's all good.
Oh, it's recording. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm so glad to have you back for a couple of videos today. Chandra is about to go on vacation again.
Oh,
She's actually going to go on a cruise. So she'll probably contract monkeypox and COVID and all those things, and we'll never see her again.
Dang it.
So
Come on.
just
I
kidding.
like her.
Just kidding. Somebody told me the other day that I'm prettier when it was in the comments. You are prettier when Chandra's on the podcast. So I'm not sure what they meant by that. Apparently, I'm going to be homely this podcast because you're with us. Dude, we did a video, sparked a little bit of interest and curiosity. We did a quiz to find out whether or not you're an extremist.
Okay.
And prior to that, we had played the She's a 10, He's a 10 game, me and Chandra, Christian edition. So today, with you in the studio, I felt like we should play the She's a 10 Extremist edition. All right, so
I'm in.
Here's the deal. We're going to go with She's a 10, and we're going to pretend we're extremists. All right, we're going to pretend that we're extremist threats to democracy per POTUS's definition. So we're going to pretend that we are extremist threats to democracy, and we're going to be talking about 10s.
Okay.
But
Okay.
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I actually have a lot of experience with this because there's been women that I really, really liked. And then I found out their beliefs.
You found out their one thing?
Their beliefs. Dude,
Okay.
I'll just go from real experience, and it made me really sad.
All right. We're trying to figure out if there's hope. Joel, we are going to marry you off. But in order to do that, we got a
bit of an interesting story behind that.
We got to separate the wheat from the chaff. So here we go. Okay, Joel, she's a 10. Let's start with something pretty simple.
Okay.
She's a 10, but she voted for Joe Biden.
Am I supposed to say that, like, would I?
Like, yeah, what she becomes, what number she becomes, from 0 to 10 in your mind, and you can explain or whatever.
Oh, man.
And this is, okay, this has a second part. She's a 10, but she voted for Joe Biden.
Okay. Oh, you want me to?
Yeah.
Can I explain my reasoning?
Sure, but give me a number first.
A 6.
Okay. All right.
Because I know if she's not a crazy leftist, she did that because she doesn't like Donald Trump. So, like, I'm not going to be able to discipline our kids at all or do anything because it's mean.
But that's excusable, though. She became a 6.
I got eight or above.
8 or above's marriage material.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Now, after I give you the second part of this,
Okay.
you may adjust that first number.
Okay.
She's a 10, but she's going to vote for Joe Biden.
Why? See, I want to ask why. I'm not playing this right. I'm going to play this right. 5.
A 5. Wow, that's generous in my opinion.
Okay.
I mean, like if she's a 10 and she's gonna vote for Joe Biden in this next election, I'm like, there's something wrong.
Yeah. No, dude.
No offense. No offense.
That is a door that you open up, and it leads to so many non-Christian things, and that's what I'm looking for. So
I know. For everyone, listen, we're entitled to our weird opinions, even if you think they're wackadoo. We appreciate your opinions here at Not Gospel Studios. If you think things are better now than they were under the previous presidency, let us know, and we'd love to hear from you. But we're going to move on with the game. Okay, so 5, if she's going to vote for Joe Biden. Still not marriage material. All right, she's a 10, but some of these are going to get interesting. She's a 10, but she's a modern feminist.
1. Bro, not happening. All that means, it doesn't mean she's actually for women's rights. It means she hates men. That's all that means. I'm back.
Okay. All right. No. All right. So she's a 10. Now listen, she's a 10 everywhere else. She's a 10, but she only dyes her hair one color, blue. This is tricky.
Is she?
She's a 10, but
Is she a conservative?
she's a 10 on everywhere else.
Okay.
But Everything else, you're like, yes, 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 but she only dyes her hair blue.
It's weird, man. 6. There's something wrong, man. I know one person, and it's my bass player, and she's normal, and she's awesome, and she dyes her hair. She's the only one I would say still 10.
See?
There's the only one. That's the only one, bro. It's the only one in the universe I know, and she's a rock star.
But, so, okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if she's a 10 everywhere else, but you know for the rest of your life until she's decides that she's too gray to go blue, she's blue hair dye?
Yeah, man. No. It's just a no.
The stereotype is too strong.
It's a 2, man. It's no.
All right. We're coming up with these on the fly, by the way. Oh, here we go. We're going to base these off of our extremist survey. So she's a 10. She's a 10. But she kneels for the national anthem.
2. All of these are like, it leads into, you're not going to be a good mom. You're not going to be a good wife. At some point, you're going to want to bring someone into our marriage and make it an open marriage. Dude, it's standard leftist stuff. Like, I don't mean to turn this into a serious thing, but it's...
All right. She's a 10. She's a 10.
Yeah.
This is not necessarily... Well, it is kind of the extremist edition.
Yeah.
Because we talked about, in the extremist edition, one of the bonus questions was, are you a conservative? Are you a Christian? You know, and obviously these are like...
Yeah.
These are like massive extremist labels by today's definition.
Yeah.
She's a 10, but she doesn't go to church, doesn't want to go to a physical church, like the organized religion. She just will not go to church.
Negative 15.
Negative 15.
Negative 15.
Even if she's a Christian.
Jesus is the car and the church is the wheels, and you're not going anywhere without the wheels.
See, I'm inclined to agree that, like, even if you hated organized religion, for me, and this is not, we have a lot of fans from Hangover Gang and people who are Christians or faithful people who say, I just don't like organized religion. I don't go to a church. And they allow us a space to say, hey, we believe you should meet and you should meet with other Christians and believers. But that we accept the fact that, hey, they don't, that's not for them. They've been hurt by it or whatever. That's not been their thing. And we allow them that space for that. But I will say, for me, it's kind of the same thing. It's like, if I couldn't have that support of my wife going to church with me, you know, and our kids and et cetera regularly, and being plugged into a church body, that would be kind of a major no for me.
That is such a bond that you can have with someone to go to church. The spiritual bond, in my opinion, is the highest bond. And that's why my last thing failed. If you don't have that, bro, and like, what else are they willing to say that, what else are they willing to cut the corners on?
She's a 10, but she only wears guys' clothes. Like baggy, like not like almost Billie Eilish kind of vibe. Like, she's a 10, but never dress up thing.
She should put makeup on.
We'll go with makeup. Say sure, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could still say a 10 because my last thing was kind of like that, but it's more the style today.
Yeah.
And I can get by with a style. That's not an ideology thing with me.
It would drop a couple points. She's still marriage material for me.
Yeah.
But I don't even require makeup all that much. Like, Katie, if she puts on makeup, I notice. Because I'm like, whoa, because that's something in our house. My mom was very like minimal makeup, all that jazz, but she would get dolled up, like the dress and the shoes and everything to go out to stuff. So that's still marriage material for me because, hey, I've got a lot to work on myself. My style ain't that great, but it's probably an 8 versus a 10.
To me, it's all the ideology. So I don't see not wanting to dress up as like a really bad thing, but part of like the makeup thing is like, do I care what anyone thinks? And if she doesn't care what anyone thinks, she doesn't care what I think when I come to her with a problem.
Hey, fair enough, brother. Fair enough. Wow.
I've been in and out of these things for 10 years, man. It's just...
Listen, we're going to plug all this stuff into Christian Mingle. We're going to get you set.
I kind of have a thing right now.
She's a 10, but she's a gun nut. I'm talking, she's posting pictures online with her with AR-15s and like loving it.
All right, now the liberals are going to love me. What is your religion? Is it Jesus or is it Republicanism? And I think that kind of goes hand in hand to a degree.
Oh, well, being a gun nut is an ideology in a way. It's not like an idol. It doesn't have to be an idol, but it's a like life philosophy. You live X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And you know me, like, hey, for all of y'all watching, Joel and I do have places where we diverge. Joel knows I'm a gun nut. I'm a gun enthusiast. I watch videos of trick gun shots and the newest handgun and all this jazz. And I do believe in protecting yourself from evil people with lethal force when necessary. And that's why I asked Joel this question, because I know as my friend how he feels about this stuff.
Yeah. No, I'm.
So if she's a gun nut, and I could show you pictures online or of people I follow, and some of them they look like models, like dude models, like all ripped to the nines, and girl models or whatever, but they're strapped with guns and whatever else.
See, I don't think you do it to that degree.
I don't do it that extreme.
To me, to that, I'm told, dude, guns all the way, all day long.
She's wanting to go to gun shows often, but she's a 10 everywhere else. She's wanting to go to gun shows often. She's doing drills in the backyard.
The guns isn't a problem. It's more the photos all the time on Facebook shows me that maybe she's a bit of a narcissist.
She's a little bit extreme.
Maybe.
With it.
Yeah. I don't know. A 7, which is
borderline marriage.
That's almost marriage. She'd have to be.
So it's not the thing. Like my wife, Carol. Dude, she, I love her to death. And look at her, man. She's a stone fox. But I know every Tuesday night she's at the gun range, and every Saturday she's taking photos of her ARs and cleaning her guns for half an hour.
There's something going on that we got to fix. If that's, we got to deal with something.
Okay, so bonus round. We're going to flip it. She's a 3. But she's nuts about Jesus.
That dude, that gets it close to an 8. That gets it real close to an 8. There's something about that, man.
All right, she's a 4, but she is pro-life to the point that she'll go to women's rallies where they're all pro-choice and everything, and she will stand up and protest and be like,
I don't know if I need that kind of chaos, man. I think it kind of stays at a 4. Like, I get it.
Gotcha.
I get it, but I'm taking a totally different approach to try to lean people away from leftism.
Okay, she's a 6, but she's a fantastic cook. Like, and
10.
she does it all the time.
10. 10, bro. A 6. I can work with a 6, man.
You come home and it's just meals excellent every night. I'm eating good. Married.
I'm happy. That's funny.
If you like this clip from the Not Gospel Studios YouTube channel, don't forget to share. Click on one of the other links and videos. You can find them here and here, and subscribe. I think it's down here. Tell your friends about us. Tell them that it's healthy, that it's vegan, and all of those things. Keep being awesome, because that's how God made you.